Good day, my name is Oscar Raúl Lupan. This is the exposition of Activity 3, Task of Training. The PMI and its 10 areas of knowledge. We have initially grouped the different tasks or processes that we must carry out to manage our project start, planning, execution, monitoring, and control and closing. They can also be grouped according to the knowledge are the which they belong. For example, they are tasks or processes necessary to the plan, the budget, and orders to plan should both belong the planning process group, but some are related to the budget and the order shoulders. 1. Management of the project integrator. The process in this now the data try to unify all the other processes to give in the currency. They correspond to the project manager own. Taking the previous definition, we conclude that in general terms on the project, integration manager is the area with the most important process. Since so to the team, we can formally start a project, develop is planning direct, in control, manage change, and formally close it. In the concept of project management, integration includes the characteristics of unification, consolidation, communication, and integrity actions that are crucial for the project to be carried out in control manager so that it's complete, that the expectations of the intended parties and the requirements are met. 2. Scope management. All work required to complete the project is managed. It focuses on defining what is included and what is not included in the project. A balance must be found according to the resource available. The management of the scope of the project includes the process required to ensure that the project includes all the work required and will only work to complete the project successfully. Managing the scope of the project focuses primarily on defining and according what is included and what is not included in the project. 3. Time management. It included the process necessary to complete the project in required time frame. Said model is a database that collects information such as the list of activities to be carried out, the links or sequences between teams, the start and end dates of each activity, and many more. Through the model, reports can be made that facilitate the study and management of project schedule. For example, network graphs of schedule end of the bar chart. This database usually has 3 categories or well-defined information feeds. To release the desired sheets for the activities not start and or in progress of the project, those corresponding to the approved schedule or schedule path line. To that collect information on the performance of activity complete and or in process. 4. Cost management. It includes the process related to planning, estimating, budgeting, financing, managing, and controlling costs so that the project is complete within the approved budget. Planned cost management. Project cost management must consider the needs of the stakeholders and different stakeholders will measure costs in different ways and at different times. This process establishes the policies, procedures, and documentation necessary to plan, direct, execute, execute, and control costs. Estimate costs. It consists in developing an approximation of the financial resources necessary to complete the project's activities. The budget consists in adding the estimating costs of individual activities or work package to establish an authorized cost baseline. Control costs consists in monitoring to the situation of the project to date, its budget, and managing changes to the cost baseline. Quality management. Quality management works to ensure the project requirements, including the product's requirements, are met and validated. Quality management is about managing both the quality of the project and the products resulting from the project. Quality applies to all projects, regardless of the nature of your product. The techniques and measures to be adopted relative to the quality of the final product will be specific for each product resulting from the project. In the project satisfies the needs for which it was undertaken. To do this, you must convert start worker needs and expectations into project requirements. Achieve customer satisfaction when the project produces what is planned and the product meets its real needs. Carry out preventive action in the inspection and permanently seek perfection that is continued improvement. 6. Management of human resources. It includes the process that organizes, manages, and leads the project team. Project team participation, early participation for all project team members, brings experiences to the planning process and strengthens their commitment to the project. As the project progresses, the number, type, roles, and responsibilities of project team members change. The constitution of the project team. The project team is constituted before starting the first planning for the project so that it can help the project manager to carry it out. It is also usual that the rest of the project team is rescued when the first project planning is ready finished. What is the project management team? Within the project management team is usually distinguished, made of members who, directly under the orders of the project director, have assigned the roles or responsibility, the management of the works and the people largely. The project management team is formed before starting to phase planning so that it can help the project manager to carry it out. Main functions of the project director. The ensures that all the members of the project team observe ethical and professional conduct, lead and influence the project team. 7. Communication management. It includes the process required to ensure that the planning, collection, creation, distribution, storage, retrieval, management, control, monitoring, and final disposition of project information are timed and adequate. Communication activities can present various dimensions that must be taken into account, among which we can find internal, within the project, and external, client on the project. Formal reports, memos, and informal emails, ad hoc conversations, vertical, top and down, within the organization, and horizontal between colleagues. Official newsletter, annual report, and unofficial communication. Write and oral, verbal and non-verbal, tone of voice, body language. A. Risk management. It includes the process that aim to increase the probability and impact of positive events and decrease the probability and impact of negative events to the project. Plan risk management is referred to activities that group the activities that must be carried out the management of risk of the project. Identify the risks. This process consists in determining the risks that can affect a project and documenting their characteristics. Carry out quality risk analysis. This is the process of prioritizing the risks for analysis of subsequent actions, evaluating and communicating the probability of occurrence and impact of site risks. For this, we can use a risk and impact matrix to assess influence of risks. Carry out the quantitative analysis of risks. This process consists in numerical analysis the effect of the risk identified or the general object of the project. Plan responsibly of risk. This is a process of developing options and actions to improve opportunities and mitigate the project objectives. Control risks. It refers to the process of implementing risk responsive plans, monitoring identified risks, monitoring residual risks, evaluating new risks, and evaluating the effectiveness of the risk management process throughout the project. Nine, management of acquisitions. It includes the process necessary to buy or acquire products, services that must be obtained inside the project team. Guide. Plan project procurement management. This is the process documentation, project procurement decision, specifies the approach, and identify potential vendors. Make acquisition. This is the process of obtaining responses for suppliers, selecting a supplier, and awarding contracts. Control procurement consists in managing procurement relationships, monitoring contracting, making changes and corrections, and appropriate and closing contracts. And 10, management of the project stakeholders. This includes the process necessary to identify the people who might affect or be affected by the project in order to achieve their effective participation. Tickets. Project management plan. The information used to explain how the management included, but is not limited to, life cycle select for the project and the process that will be applied to each phase. Description of now the work with the exclusive achieve the project objectives. Register of interested parties provide information necessary to plan the appropriate means to involve the stakeholders of the project. Tools and techniques. Expert judgment based on the project objectives. The project director must apply expert judgment to decide on two levels of committee required at each stage of project from each stakeholders. Meetings of the project team. Meetings with experts and the project team show information can be used in the stakeholder management. And analytic techniques. The level of committing for all stakeholders should be compared with the anticipated level of participation necessary for the successful execution of the project. The levels of commitment the stakeholders can classify as allowed. On concessions and receipts, neutral support, and letters. And the partners, stakeholder, and manager plan is a component of the project management plan which identifies the management strategy necessary for the effective participation of the stakeholders. The stakeholder management plan can be formal and informal, very detailed, or broadly fragmented based in the needs of the project. Okay, this is a bibliography on the base situation. Thank you.